extremely disappointing verdict, of course, and it's disappointing for everyone who knew Rachel, in particular for Rachel's family, who've been working for so long for justice. And I think it should be disappointing for anybody who cares about justice and who cares about truth in Israel and Palestine. And I can say it on the basis of what I saw on that day in 2003, and on the basis of what I told the court. I don't think it's a credible verdict which accurately reflects what happened. I don't think that it can simply be dismissed as an accident. I'm absolutely clear that the bulldozer driver would have been able to see Rachel. It was a clear day. Rachel was standing in open ground wearing a high visibility vest, and the bulldozer driver moved toward her from 20 or 30 meters away, and absolutely would have had a chance to see her as she stood in one place, motionless during that time. And just as the bulldozer got to her, it had gathered up a pile of earth in front of its scoop that was moving in front of it, and she was forced to climb on top of that moving mound of earth. And as she did so, her head moved above the top of the bulldozer blade, and at that time, before she fell down, was only a meter or 2 meters or 3 meters perhaps away from the head of the driver. So for me, it's absolutely implausible that the driver wasn't able to see her. For the Corrie family and for activists who've been following this case, there wasn't a great deal of surprise, unfortunately, about today's verdict. And the reason for that is that those of us who follow events in Israel and Palestine are aware that day in, day out, in the West Bank, in Gaza, and in East Jerusalem, things happen, things are carried out by the Israeli army, which ought to lead to the conviction of soldiers, but which doesn't. And I think that we perceive there to be a general culture of impunity amongst the Israeli military, of which today's verdict is an expression.